You're watching the Highlight Zone with Wayne 15 Sports Director Glenn Marini. Local sports coverage you can count on.
They definitely want this win, but so do we. It's got to be a game of physicality.
This game's personal for us, so this game matters the most. We're willing to do anything for this win.
We know we can hang with anyone. We know that we're still one of the top dogs in the state.
We're going to do what we have to do. You know, it may not be pretty, but we're going to compete the whole time.
They'll be ready to play, and East Noble will be ready to play too.
But I expect it to be a great game, hard-fought game with two great programs getting after it.
Yeah, sure, it is only week 5 of the regular season, but we are getting down to the crown in some conferences. Yeah, I'm sure there is a lot of football left to be played, but in the 5-year history of the Northeast State Conference, Leo or East Noble has won at least a share of the title for those 5 seasons. Colton Howard joins us now with your Highlight Zone Game of the Week. Colton.
Yeah, Glenn, it comes down to really repeats or revenge. That's the big question. Leo went 10-2 last year, both of those losses coming to East Noble. The Knights, of course, making it all the way to the 4A state title game. Leo and East Noble, it's your Highlight Zone Game of the Week. Last time these two teams met, East Noble edging Leo 14-7 in the sectional title game. But a lot has changed since then. First quarter, East Noble's Cole Schupak, the keeper, but the ball is ripped out by Dallin Works and recovered by Tanner Jackson. That's the tough Lions defense showing out early. Time winds down into the first, into the second quarter. Leo's next drive, a 37-yard field goal. Kick is good by Carson McCauley. The Lions attacking first, 3-0. Later in the second quarter, Caden Miller, he's loose straight away up open field, and he's one sneaky guy. Nathan Summers gives chase, but no one's going to catch Miller into the half. Leo leads 10-0, 72-yard rushing touchdown. Great way to end the half. Jumping to the fourth quarter, Jackson Barber, the QB keeper, rushes it into the goal line, and it's now 17-0 Leo. The cheerleaders getting swole, cranking up more push-ups. Still in the fourth, here's one more for you. Sophomore Ethan Crawford getting some carries. He makes the most of it, punches it in, and Leo wins 24-0. Caden Miller, your mic is hot.
I think today was a very good win for us. You know, the job's not done yet. We might celebrate this win for maybe tomorrow, today, but our job's not done. We won a conference championship, so that's what we're going to strive out to get.
You know, real happy with the level of play that our kids had tonight. You know, I thought defensively, again, another great game. The kids executed well, fulfilled their responsibilities, flew to the football, played physical. So, you know, another great game by them. And then offensively, you know, we challenged our guys up in the trenches, and they did a great job controlling the line of scrimmage, controlling the clock all night long, and backs ran hard. And so just real happy with the execution of our team.
Well said, Coach. Next up, Leo is at Belmont in week 6, while East Noble will host Norwell. Glenn, back to you.
All right, thank you, Colton. Speaking of Norwell, this one a sneaky good matchup down at the Courtyard, at least on paper. 3-1 New Haven, 3-1 Norwell. Second quarter, Norwell's D containing the versatile Jakar Williams. That is Isaiah Breggy with the stick, and Norwell led this one 33-0 at the half. Are you kidding me? Their defense was good last year, maybe even better here in 2020. Now, New Haven does come out firing in the third. That's Lane Woodson for a 23-yard TD. He's in. New Haven's on the board 33-8, but the sun would set on that Bulldogs offense as the Knights possession here. John Colbert nearly takes one to the house. Austin DeLeon would boot the field goal in, and Norwell, a statement win for the Knights, 43-8 on a pretty solid New Haven team. Up in DeKalb, the Barons missing their last 3 games because of a quarantine situation. They're back, and their reward, how about a date with 4-0 Columbia City? First quarter, the versatile Greg Bolt hits Garrett Geiger. That's a first down for Coach Fox's team. Second quarter, Bolt right up there with everybody as the best quarterback in Northeast Indiana. He's in that running, I got to tell you. He throws a pick rather, to Corey Price right there. Second quarter, TJ Bedwell. On fourth down, he makes the stop, and that is a turnover on downs. This one, all defense in the first half. You're going to see Bolt move the chains here. This one goes to overtime, and it's Columbia City edging DeKalb 13-12 as Columbia City stays unbeaten. Last game in the Northeast State, we got Huntington North continuing to build under head coach Bob Prescott. The Vikings hosting Belmont. Early third quarter action, Aiden Dennis, and Aiden Dennis is gone. 79 yards on this scamper to the house, and Huntington North extends its lead to 28-7. You're going to see more from the Vikings. It's Lawson Shearer with a 15-yard touchdown run here. Huntington North goes on to win this one by a final of 35-13 at Craig Baum Stadium. In the SAC, Homestead back in the title hunt after last Friday's triple overtime win over Dwenger. The Spartans at Spooler Stadium to face Snyder. Homestead's first possession, they go big. Evan Ormsby to Jared Kistler. It's a touchdown. Kistler going to play his college football at Indiana State as Homestead stakes itself to a 7-zip lead. Later, it's Ormsby again. Nate Anderson this time on the receiving end, and the Spartans led 13-0. Now the second quarter, it's that Snyder defense trying to make something happen. They do here. Lamarion Bailey, a sophomore. Remember the name. He gets the interception, but Homestead takes care of Snyder at Spooler. Spartans 33, Panthers 3. Northrop and Concordia, the Cadets have been feast or famine this year. They've shut out their opponent twice and been shut out twice themselves. Which one would we see tonight? Well, Northrop's defense looking good here. That's Jelante Hinton, a 6'2", 225-pound freshman. He gets the sack. It was 6-0 Northrop in the third quarter, but that's when Concordia starts to explode. Tyler Grossman from Brandon Davis. They called him down at the 1. Very next play, it's Davis in for the touchdown, and the Cadets take a 7-6 lead. They weren't done. Ensuing kick. And this is sometimes the way the cookie crumbles or the way the football bounces. Sam Hudson of Concordia recovers. Great field position for the Cadets. And watch the hands here of Tyler Grossman. Off the defender, he hauls it in. Amazing grab as Concordia goes on to beat Northrop by a final of 20-6. A rough week indeed for the Northside football program. Our heart goes out to the family and the friends of Theo Redmond, the legends. An emotional night facing Bishop Lures at Lures Field. First quarter action is Brandon Mitchell blocking the punt, then recovers for the touchdown. He parked cars, he served popcorn, he did it all on that play. 14-0 Lures, but Deuce Taylor hits Jordan Turner right there. Taylor, 349 yards passing, cuts the deficit to 14-7. Then LaShawn Miller with a touchdown, but the PAT no good, so Northside down 14-13. Second quarter action. Carson Clark threw for over 300 yards himself, but this time it's Ramon Anderson on the ground for the touchdown, and Lures wins a shootout with Northside. The final now of 49-46. Final stop tonight in the SAC, we got Wayne and Southside. The Archers coming off a heartbreaker last week. Third quarter action. Trevor Hapner somehow ends up with the football, kind of swipes it away from the Generals, and he is gone. It's a touchdown, but Wayne up 20-17. This one back and forth all night long. Later in the third quarter, it's Wayne, Lamarion Nelson, and he is almost in. Still 20-17 at that point, and well, he got you there. Why not give it to him at the goal line? It's Nelson for the touchdown as we're in the fourth quarter now. But Southside comes up victorious against the Generals, 29-28. The Archers with a win. Well, that is it for the SAC tonight, and you didn't see Carroll or Dwenger in there, and that's because their game will be played tomorrow at 7 o'clock. That's at Carroll, and it was originally supposed to be played down at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy, but hey, that's just how 2020 rolls. Meanwhile, both South Adams and Adams Central in action tonight. They both get a tune-up before squaring off next Friday in what should be a huge game. Up in Garrett, we're talking train trophy game between the Railroaders and the Eastside Blazers as their rivalry renews, and Southwood and Wabash only 6 miles apart. We're going to have that game plus trips to Bluffton, West Noble, Busco, Central Noble, and more up next in the Zone.
With face masks and a limited amount of fans allowed in, we've seen high school football stadiums looking a lot different this year. But what do Friday night lights look like for fans who aren't lucky enough to get a ticket? I'm Natalie Clydesdale. To learn more about how high school football fans are supporting their teams from a distance this season, check out my story tomorrow morning on Wayne.com.
Sometimes it's hard to hear with those masks on. The fans in Bern, you know they're all fired up this season, and maybe it's because the Starfires have been downright unstoppable. Grant Mosier and company averaging 53 points a game while giving up just 7 a night. The Starfires, yeah, they got Adams Central next week. That will be your Highlight Zone game of the week. Tonight, a great tune-up, 1A number 2 South Adams hosting 1A number 11 Monroe Central, and that's Christian Somerset. They said he fumbled at the goal line, so it's knotted at 0-0. Christian Somerset, though, says, I'm going to take care of business this time around. He rumbles, he stumbles, he's in. It's 7-0 South Adams and the Galaxy loving it down in Bern. How about Nick Miller, the big senior from James Arnold, and watch him just shed defenders. 1, 2, 3. A big guy shouldn't be able to move like that. It's a huge pickup for the Starfires, and you'll see Mr. Somerset do it again on the ground as South Adams gets a quality win over a good Monroe Central team tonight. The final in this one, 31-14 Starfires. As for the Starfires' next opponent, how about 1A number 5 Adams Central at up-and-coming Heritage. Third quarter, it's picked off right here. That's Chris Baker on the throw, but Gavin Cook with the interception. Adams Central up 28-6 at this point in the third. How about Ryan Black? The Jets love to do it on the ground. That's a touchdown, 35-6. Adams Central in control of this one. And then it's Alex Curry taking the handoff here for Michael Mosier's team, and Curry knows what to do with it. We've seen him on the Highlight Zone once or twice. Adams Central wins big, 42-6, to set up next week's big game. At Fred Park Field, Bluffton looking to go 4-1. The Tigers hosting a Jay County team looking for that first win of the season. First quarter action, the D setting the tone for Daddy Kunks and company. That's Lucas Hunt back there stuffing the run. And then on Bluffton's first possession, good to see Hayden Nern 100% healthy. He goes in for the touchdown. The QB makes it 7-zip Bluffton, and yeah, Bluffton getting a little buff tonight. A lot of push-ups for that squad. It's Reese Johnson, though, here with the defense. It's a tackle for loss. And then in the second quarter, it's Nern with a quick strike to Seth Bennett as Bluffton takes care of business 48-7 over the visiting Patriots. In the NECC, the annual Train Trophy game, she is a beaut, Clark. Eastside and Garrett at Memorial Field. This is Matt Firestein, and Matt Firestein is gone. He's in for the touchdown. Eastside led 33-0 at that point, and they can feel that Train Trophy in their hands. Laban Davis, the quarterback, the star junior, he keeps it. Good decision. It's a touchdown as Eastside rolls 40-0. They do retain the Train Trophy.
I mean, it means a lot for us and the team, obviously, you know, being 5-0, going up against Garrett, beating them 5 years in a row, holding the Train Trophy. You know, our mindset coming into this game was to show how good we were as a team, and I think we did it with the shutout 40-0.
It means a lot. I mean, that trophy means a lot to us as a team and as all the players, and to beat him this many years in a row, it feels great.
They spare no expense with the fireworks up in Butler. Hey, we're talking about NECC football still, reigning big division champion West Noble, hosting a Fairfield team ranked 16th in 2A. That's Carson Abramson with the touchdown. It was 6-zip Fairfield in the first. Then Corey Lance takes it to the house himself. It's 14-0 after the two-point conversion was good. Second quarter action, a little more of the same. It's Corey Lance again. Matt Thacker's got something going up at Fairfield as Fairfield wins this one at West Noble, 41-7, the final there. Turtletown Busco hoping to get back to its winning ways as the Eagles hosting Prairie Heights. Ryan Lee Burroff here in the first quarter to Cooper Pappenbrock. It's a touchdown, and it's 14-0 Busco. The Eagles really throwing the football quite a bit this year. Second quarter, Burroff to Nick Nondorf. Nondorf, one of the best in the NECC. He takes care of business, 21-0 at that point. And then you're going to see Ethan Hilly. Hilly running downhill for the touchdown. It's Busco, a winner over Prairie Heights, 42-0. At Central Noble, the Cougars facing Fremont. Both teams 2-2 coming in, and they would battle toe-to-toe tonight. We got third quarter action. Central Noble's Sawyer Yoder, and it's Will Hoover who gets the ball from Yoder, and Hoover is a mover as he moves all the way to the end zone. Central Noble leading 28-21 after that score. Fremont, though, hey, they weren't done. Cameron Colclasure finds Dylan Parsons, And the Parsons project is a touchdown, 28 all at that point. Little defense here. We're talking Central Noble trying to move the football, but Remington Crable, Carter Meeks, Isaac McFeely making plays. This one would go to overtime, and it's Central Noble edging Fremont in OT. 35-34, a good football game, no doubt. Three Rivers Conference, a rivalry renewed. 1A number 4 Southwood hosting Wabash. First quarter, no score. Southwood on the move, and it's Elijah Sutton and Nutton going to keep Sutton from finding the end zone. It's a touchdown. Southwood up 7-0 in the early going. They weren't done. Now keep your eyes on the football here. Watch Carson Rich for Southwood. Wabash throws it. Rich, one-handed interception. Look, Ma, one hand. Are you kidding me? Great defense right there. Big return. It would lead to this. It's Mo Lloyd. The question, do we need Les Lloyd? Nah, we need Mo Lloyd. Lloyd in for the score as Southwood takes care of Wabash 35-0. Final stop, top two teams in the Northern Lakes Conference standings going head-to-head in Middlebury. We're talking Warsaw at Northridge. First quarter, Patrick Zollinger. It's all identical, basically, to the TD we saw from them last week. That's Patrick Zollinger with the score from Aaron Green, 7-0, Warsaw in the lead. You're going to see the big guy, the house, Dom Crowder, bring one in for a touchdown to tie it at 7-all, but Warsaw goes on to win 27-14. We got more Highlight Zone, including your gem of the week. It's coming up after the break.
You want more highlights? Stay tuned to the Highlight Zone. I'm Joe Armstrong. This is Douglas Kelly. Welcome to the Highlight Zone. Now back to the grill.
Good stuff right there. Hey, last week it was Homestead making that defensive stand in triple overtime to beat Bishop Dwenger. That was your Peter Franklin Jewelers Gem of the Night. Would we have something that good this week? Well, a different type of good as we show you your Peter Franklin Jewelers Gem of the Night. Let's take a look at it, and we have to go back out to Zollner Stadium for this one. It's Concordia doing work. We're talking Brandon Davis to Tyler Grossman. Beautiful catch, beautiful concentration. Then lays out his own teammate. Take another look at this. Tyler Grossman with the concentration. Concordia wins 26 over Northrop. Concordia 3-0 when they have all their players. That's a big deal. Concordia, that is your gem of the night. Hey, key games for next Friday. Now we got Adams Central and South Adams. As we said, that will be your Highlight Zone game of the week. Concordia at Dwenger, Northside at Homestead, New Haven at Columbia City, and Fairfield at Angola. That is all in week 6. And we got to pop me back up here at the end so that we can get all our credits in. Our director, Liz Camille, wanted to make sure her name right over here was up. We'll see you next week.